thank you. Appreciate you all coming here. You know, and I'd like to welcome you to this one-day sort of O-line, D-line camp that we have to help you improve. So that you have a better chance to go back with your team so that you can have more success, so that your team can have more success. You know, I have a tremendous amount of appreciation for competitors. In fact, you know, my daughter just got married, maybe you've heard, but when she was 16 and then boys used to come to the house and I used to answer the door, she used to get really mad at me because the first thing I'd say is, what do you play? I wanted to know what the guy played. Was he a competitor? Did he know how to work? Could he be positive with his teammates, set a good example for other people? And you know, there's only a few things that you do in your life, guys, where you put somebody else ahead of yourself. One of those is being a parent. Another one is if you go to the Army someday, or get the military, they don't give you a choice. But the third one, which every one of you guys have an opportunity to do right now, is be a part of the team. You know, and everybody wants to win. But some people want to win on their terms, know what they do, how many touchdowns they get, how many sacks do they get, how many passes do they catch. I'm really talking about being part of the team and being responsible for your own self-determination in terms of what your job is for your team so that your team has a chance to be successful. And all you guys play a position where you're not going to get a whole bunch of positive self-gratification when it comes to headlines in the newspaper, but you're going to make it work for everybody else. You're going to make it work for everybody else. So, what I want to talk to you about today a little bit is every one of you guys, you're going to live in the house that you build. Do you know what that means? Whatever you put into what you do, that's basically what you're going to get out of it. And that's going to come down to the thoughts, habits, and priorities that you have relative to the choices and decisions that you make. And the choices that you make will make you what you are. Make you a hard worker, lazy, responsible, irresponsible, dependable, not dependable. And you know what you guys have? You have 100% control of the choices that you make. You got 0% control of the consequences of those choices. So before you do anything, you better really understand what it is that you're doing and understand the consequences of that and have enough foresight to make the kind of choices and decisions that's going to help you accomplish the goals and the vision that you have. You know, for you to be successful at anything, you have to have a goal. You have to have a vision for what you want to do. You can want to climb Mount Everest. You can want to take 1/10 of a second off the 400-meter time. You can want to be the best left tackle in your county or country or whatever you're playing. But that's your goal. That's what you want to accomplish. Then you got to understand there's a process of things that you have to do. That I'll bet you is pretty easily defined, either by your coach or by somebody who's going to direct you to do what you want to do. And then the third part of that is you got to have the discipline to execute every day. And this is where most people fail. Let's take something as simple as I want to lose 20 pounds. Some of you guys may have that issue someday. I have it sometimes. But that's your goal. That's your vision. Now there's about 1,000 different diets out there that would define exactly what you have to do to be able to do that. Like Slim Fast. That's the process. But then where do most people fail when they get on these diets? Discipline to execute, right? 3 days into the diet, they're not on the diet anymore. So what is discipline? What you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, the way it's supposed to get done, right thing, right way, right time, all the time. You guys have heard all this stuff before. But here's what I think it is. And if you don't listen to anything else I've said, listen to this. Here's something that I know I'm supposed to do that I really don't want to do. Can you make yourself do it? Then over here, there's something that I know I'm not supposed to do, but I want to do it. Can you keep yourself from it? If you can do those two things, and you know what, I'll bet you every one of you guys have made this choice and made this decision already today several times. You're going to do it every day of your life. Some days you do it when the alarm clock goes off. You're supposed to go up, get up and go to class. It's raining outside. I don't feel like getting up. I stayed up too late last night. You're going to get up and go to class tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's going to go have a party and smoke dope, right? That's not you, but that's what they're going to do. All right, so that's what you want to do. You know it's not right. You know it's not the right thing. It's against your team rules. Parents don't allow you to do it. What are you going to do? You going to go or not? So if you can't make these decisions, this is the moral compass that everybody needs to stay focused on the vision of what they have, what they want to accomplish, during the process of things to accomplish your vision. All right, here's the next challenge. And every one of you guys, I'll see you today. All right, how are you going to sustain this program today? Because this is the next challenge. Can you stay focused on the vision that you have and what you want to accomplish? Or are you going to get overcome by the circumstances? It's going to be hot outside today, so you're going to get tired. You may not be in great shape. Are you going to be able to sustain? All right, or are you giving into it? So if it's your goal to be the best player, you have to sustain it. If you get into it, you let the circumstance that you're in overcome. Chuck Pagano, head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, 3 years ago, diagnosed with cancer, terminal cancer. Missed training camp and the whole season. But the Colts made the playoffs after about 10, 11 games. So he went in the locker room and gave a speech. And his speech was, my goal is I want to see my daughters grow up and I want to dance at their wedding. But my circumstance is I have cancer. Get the point? So what are you going to focus on? Now he beat cancer. He beat it. He's the coach there now. He didn't have any issues now. So he stayed focused on the vision of what he wanted to do, not the circumstance. He got a negative attitude about it and started judging and all that kind of stuff. So there's three things that I want to see from you guys today. Coachability. Can you take instruction? Can you receive positive and negative criticism for what you do and then apply it? Coachability. Are you coachable? Do you do what the coach says? Do you try to apply what he does? The second thing is accountability. Do you blame other people for your failings? Do you blame other people when things don't go the way you want them to go? How much do you put on your behavior for the outcome you get? Your behavior, that's what you control, is that right? That's accountability. And then how about responsibility? You know, being responsible for your own self-determination. That means in every circumstance, in every situation that you get in, you respond the right way, even when it goes bad, so that you can end up improving and getting better. It's about having positive energy about what you want to do. Look guys, when you fail at something, that's the best time you got to learn. There's something in there that created that negative experience. Find out what it is and fix it. That's what coaches do. That's what some of you can't respond to. Got to learn how to do that. So, you can do those three things. That's what I'm looking for today. Are you coachable? Do you respond? Are you accountable? Is it your behavior that is determining the outcome by what you do? And do you respond the right way when things don't go the right way? So that you have the best chance to be successful. So look guys, I want to say it again. I really appreciate the fact that you're taking your Saturday to come here to try to improve yourself so that you can play better for your team and your team has a chance to be more successful. We got a lot of good coaches. We got a good planned program for you. And I'll be out there watching you quite a bit. And I want to say this because I won't get to talk to you again. Best of luck in your season for you and your team so that you have a lot of success. And I hope there's something that you learned here today that will help you be more successful. So thank you very much and hold tight.
Make sure they go all the way out of bounds. First guy